breaking news all morning. Deputies have found one person dead inside a Motel 6.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're going to be watching Facebook's toxic couple ends in a body. The David Eden story. Some of y'all need to learn off this. If y'all in a toxic relationship, I advise you leave. It's just gonna keep getting worse till somebody gets seriously injured or death. Thank you for coming back. Let's get right into this.
Baby mama, I'm tired of you. You doing things that a child will do. I'm gonna pull up. I'll run your over. I'll run your dumb over. Somebody come get that bitch.
He's egging her on too. Like, he should have just drove off. I'm telling you. But some people like this shit. I had a friend with his girl. She you know, hit him one time in his back, and we were both running. And while I'm trying to open the door, all panicked, he's laughing behind me like, open the door, open the door. So some people, I think, really do like this shit.
Huh?
You heard me.
What you saying?
Why you up there trying to front for them? I cracked your window.
This not my car.
I don't give a f*** party.
It ain't in my name.
You driving it, bitch. So you responsible.
I'm taking it back today.
I don't give a f***.
He's doing the right thing by recording it. I'm not gonna lie, but still, the better thing was to just drive away and let her cool down.
It's a rental.
I don't care.
Move.
I'm finna take your tax.
But y'all see this shit I gotta go through? She's like, boy, I'm so tired of this bitch. Well, y'all do not understand, boy. I wish I never dealt with her, boy, ever again in my life.
That's why y'all gotta watch out who y'all sticking your thing into. Because I'm sure he saw signs before all this happened. I'm sure it wasn't a lovey-dovey relationship the whole time. I'm sure he saw signs where he could have left and it was too late, because now you have a baby in the middle and now you're forever attached with this woman for the rest of your life.
David Edens, a 22-year-old father of two, had a toxic co-parenting relationship with the mother of his child, 25-year-old mother of four, Kadisha Bryson. Their relationship was marked by frequent fights and verbal taunts.
She got 4 kids? I don't think they're all his, but damn.
And despite their shared responsibility for their child, they struggled to communicate and co-parent effectively. Sadly, one day the two would be involved in yet another altercation, and this time it would escalate to murder. Welcome to Viral Crimes. This story takes us to Greenville, South Carolina. 22-year-old David Edens, a resident of Greenville, was the father of 2 children. He had aspirations of being a rapper and would post videos of him rapping to his social media account. David Edens was previously in a relationship with 25-year-old Kadisha Bryson. Kadisha was the mother of 3 children, and the two would have a daughter together. After the relationship ended between Kadisha and David, the two continued to co-parent their daughter. Their co-parenting relationship was very...
Yeah, he kind of messed up having a baby with her. If she already had 3 kids, you gonna make that the 4th? I advise y'all not to do that. If she has a baby already, or 3, please strap up. Don't do that. You don't want to get caught up in another baby mama drama with baby daddy. She got 2 baby daddies, and don't do it. Just don't do it.
Very toxic, with the two often fighting, calling each other names, and provoking one another. David Eden recorded one of these interactions with his baby's mother and posted the video on his Facebook page. In the video, the two can be observed taunting each other, with Kadisha often issuing verbal threats to David which he would repeatedly laugh at and find funny.
You smoke blacks now? Losing yourself.
If she smoked blacks, black and mouths, you know, guys, that's one reason. that's a whole a sign right there. Anybody that smoke blacks, especially a female. If a female smoking Black and Milds, you know, they got that Black Air Force energy.
You a clown. You a clown. Look at her. Look, she done hurt herself, y'all. Look at her. No. Baby got a black and mild behind her ear. No, she losing herself. Baby mama. Baby mama. Why you doing all that?
I want to talk to you.
Where my child at? Can we go take the DNA test today?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Oh.
Why would you do that? Wait. You ain't want to take it.
That's another thing. Make sure you take a DNA test. You should do that ASAP. That should be the first thing you do, especially for someone like this. Trying to trap you and go through all this. Imagine if it wasn't your kid. You just did all this for nothing. You wasted all this time with her for nothing.
She play too much, man. Hey, look though.
See, he likes it.
Somebody help me, please. Gotta make sure she ain't in my rear view, y'all. She's trying to run me off the road. Pull up. I ain't think she was gonna pull up. I'm running. This is fucking circling the block. Look, y'all. Look, she went around the car now. But this is crazy. Oh my God, look at her. But it's different type of psychopath. This psychopath. But I'm scared of this. I am scared. Somebody help me. Help me, please.
He's laughing, but I think that's truly what he meant. Like, he really means that he's scared. I'm telling you. I really think he was. And he had a reason to. Crazy. He just didn't see those signs. Get a PFA order or something on her. He could have did something.
Please.
So
And
sad
she
he
not
had
gonna
to go
stop
so
chasing
early.
me. Y'all don't understand. The bitch is a psychopath. Look, she gonna try to hit me. What kind of shit, man? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. While y'all on here laughing and shit, baby in the car that ain't even a month yet old yet doing all this dumb. Bitch, a child ain't even a month yet. What the f you doing? You feel what I'm saying?
Sadly, this toxic relationship would soon take a deadly turn. On Tuesday, November 19, 2019 at about 10:35 p.m., deputies were called to the Motel 6 on Wade Hampton Boulevard to a potential burglary. Upon arrival, they discovered the lifeless body of David Edens Jr. in one of the rooms, suffering from a gunshot wound. Detectives started their investigation and spoke with other hotel guests. One of the guests at the motel who observed the tragic incident witnessed a woman desperately searching for someone. They observed the woman busting out windows at several rooms at the hotel until she found who she was looking for. They observed her locate the individual, and once she located him, she started yelling at him to come outside the room. She yelled, "Just come outside the room." Once he came out, the witness observed her shoot the man. The man was later identified as David Edens and the woman as Kadisha Bryson. The witness, who was also staying at the motel, described David as a friendly person, and she is disturbed by what she witnessed.
Telling you, he was a happy man. She didn't like it. She didn't like to see him happy. I know that's what it is. Telling you, some women just can't be, satisfied with you being happy. She got 3 other kids, and she have to take care of all of them for the bad decisions that she made on men that she slept with, and she's taking it all out on him.
Breaking news all morning. Deputies have found one person dead inside a Motel 6 in Greenville.
Now, Greenville County deputies arrived here late last night responding to a reported burglary. That's when they found that man inside of one of those rooms with a wound. The coroner's office did identify that man as 22-year-old David M. Edens Jr. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and the coroner's office estimates that time of injury and death was around 10:35 last night. So an autopsy will be performed later today to determine the cause and manner of death. But several people who were coming in and out told me they didn't hear anything last night, and this is the first time they've noticed anything unusual, except one person told me they did hear a woman screaming loudly around that time of night. However, I did talk to one woman who just said that she's a little concerned living here.
He lost his life at 22 years old. That's young. He haven't even got to like really enjoy his life, do stuff. He was stuck in the hood. He's trying to get out, and you got a 7-pound weight on his ankle. That is the baby mother stopping him from doing all this. And now she ended his life because she is a bitter woman.
David's family reports that he was no longer in a relationship with Khadisha when she came looking for him at the motel. David's family was devastated when they learned of his death, and they were even more shocked to learn that Khadisha was the person responsible. "We accepted her as family," said David's cousin. "You had a child by him. We accepted you as family. We didn't treat you any different. We would have never thought that you would be the one to take his life."
And now your kids don't have a mother or father because of the dumb shit you just did. That was some big brain shit, right? Idiot.
In David's last Facebook post, which was published just a couple of hours before he was shot and killed, Eden spoke on choosing to be single rather than being in a toxic relationship. He posted, "All I know is I will stay single for life before I enter another toxic relationship. Facts." It appears that David realized certain relationships were not good for him and decided to make better choices for himself in the future.
At least he tried till someone was a permanent roadblock in his life
Khadisha Bryson
and actually stopped him.
surrendered herself to law enforcement and admitted that she was responsible for shooting her baby's father, which she claimed was an accident. Authorities arrested her and she was detained at the Greenville County Detention Center. She was charged with murder, possessing a weapon during a violent crime, and causing malicious damage. On Wednesday, November 20, 2019, Khadisha Bryson appeared at Greenville County Bond Court for her bond hearing. David's loved ones were also at the hearing to listen in.
We just want to know why he left his kids, he left his family. The rest is around the holidays. And we just want to know why.
Don't take her sorry. Tell her to rot in prison for what she did. And don't call me ever again for you killed their brother, their uncle, their cousin, and now you're sorry. You should have thought about it before you went around breaking windows and then hitting him until he's no longer alive. You're not sorry. You deserve whatever's coming towards you. Look, there's not one tear in her eye. Not one tear. She's lying. She don't believe what she's saying.
I'm sorry that went my way. The gun went off. I would never try to hurt him. He a great day. I'm sorry, man.
She's faking. There's not one tear coming
At the
out
hearing,
that
Khadisha
big ass
expressed for the
head.
killing
Yo.
of David and issued a tearful apology directly to Eden's family, stating that she did not intend to kill him and that the gun went off accidentally.
So you don't intend to kill somebody where you stick your hand through the window, a broken window, and you aim it at him, and then you pull it, and it hits him. That sounds like it was straight for him, a malicious act that you just did. You swear it was an accident? It's false. Look, not even crying. She's such a liar. She need to go right under the jail.
"I would never try to hurt him," she said to Eden's family members. "He was a great dad. I'm sorry, man." David's family did not accept Khadisha's apology.
Exactly, that's
We are in
good.
front of the Greenville County Detention Center where Khadisha Bryson is now behind bars, accused of killing her baby's father. Now a family is planning a funeral before they plan their holidays.
Y'all, I'm sorry, Michaela. I'm sorry.
Khadisha Bryson gave a tearful apology to the victim's family during Wednesday's bond hearing, an apology the family says they find hard to receive.
The question is why.
Don't
Now
receive
with the
it.
holidays drawing near, Eden's family says things won't be the same without him.
And he left his why.
Now, the possibility of your kids becoming successful in life drastically drops because now they don't have a father or a mother. For them to be successful, it's gonna be a lot harder for them because of something you just caused your kids.
You had time to think. You weren't looking for him.
Tells us that Bryson and Edens have a child together, but they are no longer a couple. Now the father is gone and the mother is behind bars. The child will spend the holidays with family members.
The family is now concentrating on being there for David's 2 children, who now have to grow up without the father. David Edens was in a toxic co-parenting relationship with the mother of his child. One of the most dangerous aspects of a toxic relationship is the potential for threats to turn deadly. Threats, whether they are physical or emotional, can escalate quickly, and it is important to take them seriously.
Yeah, like he said, threats should be taken seriously. If you're in an abusive relationship, they start with the screaming at you, then they'll hit you, then they'll kick you, then they'll stab you, it just keeps progressively getting worse until the end, like this. And to think this guy lives in a hood where he probably had to run from people that didn't like him. You never know, whatever, if he was doing things in the hood that was, detrimental to his life, the person that you made a baby with is the one that you really had to look out for. R.I.P. to David Edens, man.